Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Sakachich. I'm back again. And today we're ranking every single weapon in Farlight 84. Yep, you heard me. That's right, all guns. Shotguns, ARs, SMGs, DMRs, even the pistols, into a full tier list. So stick around to see if your favorite made it to the S tier or if it's stuck down in the trash tier. Alright, let's jump right in. Okay, let me give a disclaimer about this tier list. This is my opinion of the weapons that I've used in Farlight 84. Some of them are barely used, some of them I heavily used, and some of them I barely touched. So that's a disclaimer, so we can continue with the tier list. All right, let's start with the Invader, the good old faithful and reliable. It is stable, it's deadly, and is the king of ARs for a reason. You know, its approximately hit damage is moderate per shot, typical AR class, 25 to 33 per hit depending on range and attachments. The pros is excellent all-rounder, stable recoil, good range, plus DPS balance. The cons, not best at extremes, not as laser fast as SMGs in close quarter combat or as lethal as snipers at distance. So this Invader is definitely S tier, so let's put it in S tier. Up next is the M4, the classic, the stable, and the forgiving. So the M4 approximate hit damage is standard AR baseline, 25-32 per hit. The pros is predictable recoil, easy to master, reliable at mid-range. The cons, not the highest DPS, meta ARs may outperform it, but M4 is reliable and it's good all-rounder, like it said. So I'm putting this bad boy in A tier. Up next is the QBX95. This is a new weapon for Farlight. So it's new, it's decent, but lacks raw stopping power. But it's a sleeper weapon. I have a video on it, so go check it out. But the approximate hit damage, the AR with a focus on radar fire in mid-range. The pros, it's versatile, controllable, good TTK when paired with an attachment. Cons, outclassed by meta ARs or higher rate SMGs in every close fights. So this is my favorite AR in the game, but it's new, so I'm sure they're gonna help it tweak and buff it a little bit here and there, but I'm putting the QBX95 on B tier. Next is a Fenrir 33. It's a weaker AR compared to the rest, but the approximate hit damage, AR class with emphasis on damage per shot and range. The pros, it's heavy hitting AR, good mid to long range presence. The cons is slower handling than light ARs, mobility trade-off, guys. But now with the special mod, which is the pulse bullets, it basically deals extra damage to enemy shields, but does not affect the headshot damage. So I believe that it's still a light AR, like it said, weaker. So I'm putting this on C tier. Don't kill me, guys. This might be B or A for some, but for me, it's C. Next is the PV9 pistol. Yep, it's new to this game as well. It's a light pistol, like I said, but it lacks. I wish that it was a little bit more robust, meaning that it's reliable but not as hard hitting. But I hardly pick up this weapon, so let's discuss the specs on this weapon. So the approximate hit damage pistol class is low per shot but quick draw and sidearm utility. So the pros, fast swap, good backup when primary is empty. Cons, poor TTK versus AR, SMGs, last resort. So yeah, but there's a special mod for it, which is the pistol drum mag. It just greatly increases the ammo capacity, provides auto reload capabilities, and contains the dum-dum bullets. So it's more like a little mini SMG, but it's not for me. Period. It's not for me at all. So this is trash tier for me, F tier. Okay, up next is the AK-77. This is my second best AR. So it's a high burst damage, insane kill potential if you control the recoil. So the approx hit damage, it's higher per shot AR class, hard hitting assault rifle. The pros is a high damage, pen effective in mid-close range fights. So often strong hit to ADS performance. So the cons, as you know, it's this heavier recoil. Takes skill to control full spray at long range. But yeah, if you know how to control this weapon, this is an OP gun. So this for me, as I use it, this is an S tier gun. So I'm putting this in S. And here comes the Ranger. Another AR. So it's a solid mid to long range burst power. You know, the approximate hit damage is an AR class, solid mid range damage, slightly better accuracy, you know, ADS. The pros is just accurate, great for consistent mid range engagements. Cons, lower raw DPS than dedicated close range guns. So yeah, the Ranger is solid, really solid. So like I said, I use this gun as well. So this goes into A tier. Up next is the Thunder DMR. It's high damage but slow and punishing if you miss. Trust me, I miss a lot with this gun. But let's see. Approximate hit damage is high semi DMR damage per hit. So it's marksman class, big body, head, multipliers. So the pros is precision at mid-long range, faster follow-ups than bolt snipers. So the cons is that requires aim discipline. So recoil and semi-auto control important. So yeah, I like my DMRs, and with the if you add the special mod with the school breaker bullets, headshots deal significant more damage. So this is makes it a little bit more interesting and more fun to use. So if you carry a Thunder DMR, don't forget to get the school breaker bullets special mod. So for me, the Thunder DMR, this is a B tier, so it's going to B. Next is the M16 AR. Burst. It's tricky to land consistently. Yeah, it basically sucks. But you know, approximate hit damage, burst, 3-round style with good headshot multipliers, mid-range focus. The pros, accurate, great for control burst picks, you know, at range. Cons, requires burst discipline, less forgiving in full auto close combat quarters. But you know, I know it's not for everybody, but for me, this is not trash. It's still decent, so it's C tier. So it's going to C. And here comes the Duelist Revolver, another new gun, Farlight 84. This revolver, you know, approximate hit damage, high per shot for a handgun revolver class, can be very punishing on hits. Yes. The pros is huge per hit punishment, great for quick duels if accurate. The cons, small mag, slow reload, needs precision. Yeah, not a big fan of revolvers or pistols when they're weak as hell. I mean, they're not good at all. So I'm hoping in the next updates they'll buff them a little bit so they can be more useful. But for me, the pistol and the Duelist, they're all trash. So F. So he's going to F. Alright guys, up next is the Eliminator shotgun. This is a surprise for me. This shotgun was trash back in the days, but today, I'm serious, I'm having fun with this. So it is best for close range one-shot machine. The approximate hit damage is top tier shotgun damage, very high per blast at point blank. Okay, point blank. So the pros, best close-up range, one-shot potential, excellent for aggressive pushes and finishing. The cons, useless at range, depends on getting close. Yeah, it dependent on getting in close. So that's basically it. This is an up-close and personal shotgun, and this is fun when you add the special mod, the dragon fire shells. Yeah, when it's equipped, the shotgun unleashes flames that burns enemies. So yeah, all shotguns, but this is an auto one. You can shoot more bullets. I don't know how many bullets per second, but it's more than one shot. I'll tell you guys, I think it's 3. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, this gun is fun, so I like it. This is the first shotgun that I have picked up that I've looked for this special mod, and it's fun. I mean, it's fun for me. So for me, this shotgun itself is S tier, guys. I know, S tier, so it's going to S. All right, up next is the Predator. Yep, it's an AR, strong, but a bit tougher to master, you know. But it's fun. It is a fun gun. So approximate hit damage, AR tier, leans toward the DPS, ROF rather than pinpoint accuracy. So the pros is a strong sustained damage, good for aggressive mid-range fights. Cons, recoil can punish spray at long range. It's weaker than SMG. So yeah, if you have fun with this Predator, go for it. But I do like it. It's fun, and I use it most often than the M4. So I put this under A. It's an A tier weapon. Next is the MK24 DMR. Good range, low fire rate. I love the DMRs in this game. So let's see what it does. The MK24 approximate hit damage is a high DMR damage. It's a marksman 1 or 2 shot at range. Pros: great mid to long range. Pick tool with high hit potential headshots, so it's pretty good. Cons is low ROF, requires positioning and aim. Yep, if you know how to control this weapon, this is deadly. I love the MK24. And then of course, if you add it with one of those does it have a mod? Yeah, it does. It has a school breaker bullet mod, so it headshots deal significantly more damage. Yeah, without it, it hits hard, and with this special mod, it's one shot, guys. It is beautiful. I love the DMRs in this game. So much fun. So they're not up there in A or S tier. This is B tier. So I'm putting this in B. Next is the VSS. Yes, I guess the forgotten weapon in Farlight 84. Well, it is precise but underwhelming damage output. Approximate hit damage, AR with built-in silenced medium range tuning, moderate damage. The pros is a stealthier profile, good at mid-range, often easier to control. Cons, not top DPS, less punch than other heavy ARs. But I heard that in this new update that they kind of buffed it, meaning that you can add attachments now. You know, before you just pick it up and it has all the attachments and there you go, you can play with it. But it was blah, it was not good enough. But when I tested it on the training grounds with all the attachments minus the scope, it's the scope you can pick, it's already equipped. But the other mods, more capacity magazine, you know, the stock, everything you add to an AR, you can add to the VSS now. So it's fun. And I noticed that when I used it before all this update, the spray was all over the place. I mean, it was crazy for me. Thought I was shooting pellets, but with the able to add attachments, oh my gosh, it's good. If without the mods, this would have been trash, F tier. But you know, it went up. It went up, so it's a C tier. So let's put this bad boy in C tier. All right, here comes the fat boy, the MG7 LMG. Yeah, this one's only available under airdrops. If if it you know pops up. It's either that or the Arbiter, but we'll discuss the Arbiter later. But the MG7 has a huge mag, insane damage if you can handle the recoil. The approximate hit damage is roughly around 26 damage per bullet. High mag, DPS with 240, 250 depending on the ROF. Pros: the huge magazine, like I said, excellent sustained DPS, great for suppression and end game box fights. Cons: slow mobility, significant recoil and aim down time versus ARs. Poor for quick pick duel. Yeah, I don't know who will pick this weapon up, period. That means you have to give something up just for end game or some random box fight like it. But I don't know. I don't use this gun at all. If I see it in the drop off, I'm like, nah, forget it, I leave it there. But yeah, it's F. It's trash for me, dude. So it's going to F. Yeah. All right, up next are the snipers. This is a 2-in-1, guys. I mean, I'm just had to put these two guns. I'm gonna say it. They S tier. Both snipers are S tier for me. So the Bar 95 and the Arbiter sniper, they're absolutely monsters for launch range picks. So for the Bar 95, approximate hit damage, very high single shot, headshot, torso damage, one shot potential versus unarmored, low armored, or target at range. The pros: best long range, pick potential pinpoint, one shot capability, good for holding angles. Cons: it's a slow fire rate, of course, you know, poor in close quarter combat. Who would? I mean, if you're good at it, you know, use it in close combat, but nope. Needs good aim, positioning, drop off matters. So that's the Bar 95 and S tier, along with the Arbiter sniper. With the Arbiter, it's one of those weapons that you get in airdrops, and it's OP. So the max hit rate is similar to Bar 95, but it's the top sniper damage class. The pros: extreme range lethality. I mean, one strong TTK on single shots. Yep. Cons: same as the other snipers, you know, low ROF, vulnerable in close quarters. So yeah, I have fun with both snipers. So for me, both are S tier. All right, up next, one of my favorite SMGs, the UMP or UMP. Reliable close range shredder. Yep. Approximate hit damage, SMG tier 18 to 26 per shot, depending on range. Strong close range. The pros: excellent hipfire and mobility, easy to win close duels. Cons: limited at mid-long range. Yeah, who would use this to mid-long range? Come on, guys. But yeah, I like this. This is my favorite SMG, and it is not S tier because I think SMGs need to be, if they're S tier, they're OP, and that kind of ruins the fairness of the game. And so I put this on an A tier SMG. And we have another double weapon that I'm pairing both on the same tier, and they are the M880 and the Striker 12 or Breaker 12. I don't know, they can make up with the name of this gun. So yeah, so those two shotguns, they're solid close range, but it's overshadowed by the Eliminator, period, you know, just because you can shoot more than one bullet at a time. But the M880 has approximate hit range, damage is hyper shot, close range, single shot, heavy pellet spread, often 60 to 120 total depending on pellet count hits. The pros is devastating in point blank fights, great for push door fights. Cons: poor at mid long range, pellet RNG can cause inconsistent kills, short range only. And the Striker 12 or Breaker 12, whatever, approximate hit damage, strong close range burst, usually a bit less consistent than the top tier shotgun. The pros: fast follow-up, good hipfire spread for close duels. Cons: smaller one-shot window versus the top shotguns, loses to competent range pressure. Yep. But yeah, they're fun if you use the what is it, the Dragonfire shells, yeah, you can equip it to any shotguns, and it comes fun too. So if you know how to use this one-shot shotguns, go for it. But for me, they're fun. Like I said, I'm not trashing them. No way. So they're on B tier shotguns. And we have another double tier, but this time they're SMGs. The PDW7 and the Uzi 9. Yep. They're basically spray machines, but they lack stability. The Uzi 9 approximate hit damage is lower per bullet, but very high ROF, melts in close quarters. The pros: insane close DPS, easy to win rushes. The cons: ammo burn, recoil, and accuracy drop rapidly at range. And the PDW7, the approximate hit damage, SMG class, balance, speed, and control. Pros: controllable, reliable hit fire, great mobility. Cons: smaller effective range than ARs. I would choose the PW over the Uzi, but you know, the Uzi is the only one that you can, you know, equip the special mod, which is the pulse bullets. Basically, it just deals extra damage to enemy shields. That's it. Does not affect headshot damage. So it's just a shield shredder. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Uzi or PW. I'm an UMP. I like the UMP. But you know, I'm not trashing this too. No, there's no way. So I'm putting this two SMGs on the C tier. Up next is the Fanatic SMG. Yes, this is my second best SMG. It's fun. So the Fanatic, it's fun to use. Like I said, not consistent in longer fights. Yep. Yeah, that's right. But it's fun. Approximate hit damage, hit ROF SMG with moderate per bullet damage. The pros: excellent close range spray, fast TTK in short fights. The cons: poor at range. I mean, who would use this for long? Anyways, high recoil makes long shots inconsistent. Yeah, you don't use for long range. Come on, guys. But that's the only cons. Other than that, it has the special mod, Dum Dum Bullets. It deals extra damage to enemy HP, guys. Does not affect headshot, just HP. I like it. I love it. It's fun. This Fanatic used to be the trash gun back in the days, but it's not now. No way. It moved up from F to B. Yeah, it's a B tier SMG. And finally, we have the Vector SMG. Good old reliable trading machine. Yep. If you don't know, Vector is fun. Approximate hit damage, moderate per bullet, but extremely high ROF. Excellent TTK in close quarter combat. Pros: best in close range, insane fast kills when all bullets land. Yep. The cons: tiny mag without attachments. Yep. Control at extended range is poor. Yeah, but who uses SMG for long range? That's the only thing. The SMG's cons are just long range, some mid range. But the Vector, it's a fun SMG. This is one of my top three. Like I said, I love the UMP, and then here comes the Vector, and then the Fanatic. So without that, I'm sorry, UMP. I know I love you, but you know, Vector is an A tier with the UMP. So A it is. Okay, and that's the full list. S tier monsters, mid tier fillers, and F tier trash. Now, I want to hear from you though. What's your go-to weapon in Farlight 84 right now? Drop it in the comments. Hit that like button if this helped. And don't forget to subscribe for more Farlight content. GG guys. See you on the next Farlight 84 video.